Generally in Japan, sushi is usually a 10-year minimum. The first 2 years, you're a busboy, you're cleaning the restaurant, you're doing deliveries. There's no touching ingredients, there's no touching anything, there's no even interacting with staff. It is simply to prove that you're loyal, that you're not gonna steal, and that you're trustworthy. And for a master to pass it on to a student, it's all about trust. We have here a very well-seasoned Japanese veteran chef and a young American lady. A new age, a new era.
It's been about 3 years now, learning the basics of what the fish were, how to keep things clean, how to answer questions. Whenever we're together, he's constantly teaching me. Even now, he's frequently said to me is do not compete with anyone but yourself or me, meaning him.
Your first date, I already knew that the basic training is already, I can see you have it. So I avoided it.
I took so much time.
Same scenario for myself. I was a waiter, and then the chef did ask me, took a step behind the sushi bar. I remember my first question he asked me was, have I ever held a knife? And I lied, I said yes, but I never held a knife before my life.
Yeah, your knife is not part of your body yet. You hold it, that's extension of your finger. You're still using a knife.
When you're a waitress and you make a mistake, obviously you're in trouble for something and making a mistake. When you're in a sushi bar and you make a mistake,
the guilt for making the mistake is so much greater behind the bar. It hits you in a more heavy place because it's not your knowledge that you're messing up. It is someone else's knowledge and someone else's knowledge before them. So
don't use a chopstick to chopstick. Bad luck.
So you learn something new all the time. This is the life. It's not a job. It's not a job.
So it's not about the money.
No.
What's it about?
Religion. That's the right answer.
I think this is just human nature, that whenever you really care about something, someone, you fear it because it has meaning, it has weight. What helped me convince him to teach me was that I never asked for money, only for knowledge.
All I wanted was my master to be happy, just to have his recognition. Have you had this kind of partnership or this relationship with another employee or chef?
Other place I never had, because they're working just for money. My master is 90 years old, POW. They teach you with pain. Cleaning a master's room every Sunday. Go to the public bath and clean his back. Apprentice is not right word for me. It was a slave. But he taught me how to love the food. That's most important to me.
For me at 18, being American guy behind a sushi bar, there was a little phobia. A customer said, I cannot eat his food.
So far from what you said, it was exactly the same. Like at first for me, he would make sushi for me and I would serve it, and that was, how you learn about the weight, feel, texture, and also how to gain people's trust. And everyone is treated completely equal here at
Yeah,
Sushi.
once we had a very difficult customers. Yeah, I do not want to eat female chef's sushi. So. But I said, doesn't matter female or male. I asked her to make sushi, so she's okay. So you don't want to eat her sushi? I will not make your sushi either. You will go home. That was my answer. Otherwise I will not ask you to make sushi.
Those sort of situations actually it builds your confidence a lot more, because knowing that someone else has confidence in you does wonders.
Thanks for watching. If you like this episode, please click here for more. You have such a unique space here. It's a speakeasy tea house almost.
It's a way of making Japanese culture digestible, if you would, to a younger crowd.